Hello and welcome to day 3 in Paris. It is Christmas Eve. The snow is falling gently. We've gotten showered. We're meeting up with friends. We're going to a nice cafe with a croissant with some turkey and cheese or ham and cheese if you do eat pork. But as we start it, we're relaxing before we have this beautiful day ahead of us. Charla, come on. We gotta go to the garden at 9. So our Luxembourg garden is the first stop, and it seems like the Medicis love gardening. I mean, then again, if you were rich, you had a massive garden like this, because this one and the Tuileries gardens were started by them. It was used for many functions since 1958, and now it is used to host the French Senate. With much grass and statues over 23 hectares, along with a spot used for children's entertainment of riding ponies and sailing toy boats. The urban orchards also have a honey production thing, so that's pretty cool. I wonder if they have like Luxembourg honey or something? Okay, so just outside of that is Saint-Sulpice, Church of God, with a mural by French painter Eugène Delacroix. And of course, we love us some stained glass. Well, at least I do. Make sure that you get a reservation, and of course we have audio tours available so that you can make sure that you have one for it. Now we'll tap into our piousness, or we just look around the beautiful art at 11:15 at Holy Chapel. Even though I'm an atheist, I can still admire the architecture and extensive collection of 13th century stained glass. Built by Louis IX, having hundreds of square feet of said glass that stands above painted stonework of 1,130 biblical figures, appears to let the colorful light flow through the windows. They suggest that you go in the morning when it's less crowded to avoid the lines and let the light shine upon you. It is also part of the Notre Dame outdoor walking tour with entrance to Saint-Chapelle. I think I might go to that and take a quick peek without waiting forever in line. It's now 12:20, and we are going to Pont-Neuf Bridge. It goes back to 1578 to bridge the 1st and 6th arrondissements, though it is just a bridge now. It was a radical idea back then. It's one of Europe's first pedestrian crosswalks where you'll find a view of the Notre Dame and the Eiffel Tower, which you can pretty much see from everywhere, and Square du Vert Galant, named after Henry IV, called the Gallant Giant. Now, as we're walking on, or taking the next bus, to the destination Royal Palace. Originally built by Cardinal Richelieu, who passed it to Louis XIII, and later hosted a young Louis XIV. Today, though, it is a building hosting the governmental state council and closed to the public. But in the center, there is another garden with passageways, shops, art galleries, and jewelers. Make sure to stop by the main courtyard and see the black and white pillars. So now we're going back to church. Hosier, wait, take me to church. Back to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, located in Montmartre. It's on a hill and is devoted to the heart of Jesus. It was designed in the 19th century and constructed to the early 20th century. Mosaics adorn the walls, metal doors, and windows, including the one above the choir, considered one of the largest mosaics in Europe. In the inner dome, about 271 feet high, the reward is a beautiful view. If not, you can admire the view from the front stairs if you don't want to climb that much. And capping off our day 3 of Paris is Place de Tertre. It's 425 and has lots of art in every single crevice. It is reminiscent of a flea market specializing in art. Yet be careful that because those who are a little too eager might be trying to push an inferior product on you. After World War II, the artist Poulbeau was held as a prisoner of war by the Germans, and he established this cafe, flower shop, and postcard center to help feed the hungry children of Paris. His family continues the mission today, and this cafe is one of many that offers a quiet place for a cup of coffee or cold beverage while you people watch. So Place du Tertre is part of the Montmartre Hidden Gems and Scenic Highlights walking tour. So if you enjoy walking or biking, this will be a wonderful experience for you. So this concludes our 3 days in Paris. Day 4, I'm going to Versailles because I want to see as much of it in a day as possible. I know that maybe you might need 2 or 3 days. I'll see if they have like 2 or 3 days or weekend passes or something like that for Versailles, because I would love to cover as much of that as possible. I'd also like to see if there are like walking tours that may cover different areas, so I can kind of be like a 2 hour tour in this area, and then like we stop at back obviously where we started, but then I can go to another part and there's something else. I'll figure that out. But if you have the Paris pass, I don't know if it covers Versailles or not, but if it doesn't, I'm still going to go. But Versailles can be its own day. So thank you so much for joining me for this child-free travel.